is on a college campus at a rally. Yep, my son came and showed me.
Tap the screen, please.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question.
Go ahead, DJ.
Do y'all think that it was set up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think somebody destiny swapped with him.
What's
You said that earlier. I'm confused. What do you mean by that?
Destiny swap mean that was.
I know what destiny swap means, but how?
No, DJ King asked.
I'm asking you, what does that mean?
That's what I was explaining.
Go ahead. But what I'm saying is, why do you see his situation as a destiny swap? I'm confused about that part.
Because I believe, like, overall, him being assassinated, that's an assassination. I think someone else that was targeted for someone else, but it happened to him. It was an intentional destiny swap. That's how I see it.
What, for Candace Owens or somebody?
No, definitely not her. Not her.
Here's my
I would have to see a little more similarities, like in the person that it should have been. Like who was the other person? They have the same initials. They have the same type of name. Or just some like numeric.
They don't have the same name. They have the same viewpoints, and they were born on the same day. What else?
Myron?
I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say a name because we are on TikTok, and at the end of the day, I have to protect myself. But if you do a little more work, you'll figure it out. But it wasn't just.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
I'll go on record to state that I love her, so I don't think anything bad about her. I don't know why we bring
about who Candace Owens?
Yeah.
Proud FDA, please use TikTok friendly language on the panel, okay?
Definitely. I would definitely use friendly language. Unfortunately, this person was unalive. Can we say, or can we agree that the language that this person used did not contribute to the reason why they were unalive?
Yes, definitely. His language played a role in it, but it's a lot of people who speak like him. He's not the first, and he won't be the last.
Let me ask you this question though. Outside of him, give me an example of a person who's used a language of uniting people to fight oppression against their people. Give me an example of a person that was assassinated.
If I was to give you an example, you'll find out who I feel like he destiny swapped with. And as I stated, like, just for protection of myself.
No. If you gave me an example.
I really don't.
I don't either. I really
He
don't.
said protection for herself.
We ain't already on the watch list. Honey, you need to get on off this panel then. If that's the case.
All right,
fish. She left for
real. She said, all right, bye-bye. Y'all crazy.
Too late. They got you. They got you already. Too late.
Right. You're done. You're stuck.
Here's what I'm saying though. Like,
One second. Rent free since birth.
She's awesome.
Rent free.
Rent free.
What's up?
What's your ethnicity, sir? Thanks for joining us.
I guess we about to get our numbers up.
Yep, you already know. I heard the accent as soon as he said, "What's up?"
Rent free.
Yeah.
What? Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
You're talking too low. Okay. All right.
Please drop yourself. Get the fuck off of here.
Have a nice day.
Damn.
Get some coffee.
Nobody got time for that.
You wanted to troll and you couldn't even troll right. Sadly.
That's that Finny right there.
Wait, what you say, Kuka? Period.
I like that one.
The Black King, you're up. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me. So the prompt is saying, is the media the reasons the world sees us this way? Are we talking about us black people?
Okay. What's your ethnicity?
I was born in Nigeria, but I've lived in the States for over 30 years. So
Damn.
Okay,
No.
Nigerian living in the States. You understand that you're still not Nigerian. We're okay.
Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. I didn't get
Grand
a
Rising,
chance to tell y'all that.
Hey, Jack Rice.
that's fine. I mean, I'm Nigerian, so
No, we not. I'm just saying, us is a bold statement. You're Nigerian. You don't have no history. Like your history and our history are not the same.
I'm not
We
saying.
come from two.
I
We
know.
come from two different paths,
I know.
two different worlds.
I know. I'm not claiming they are. I'm not saying. I'm just reading the prompt. So
So the prompt is talking about us here in America.
And I understand that, and that's why I'm asking, because even though I live in America now, even if I tell you, I mean, I'm just called a black man. Anyways, I'm called a black man. So
if you was to go to, have you ever been locked up before?
No, I've never done anything to make me get locked up. So,
Not to get sent back home. We understand.
Yeah, we know. P's and Q's.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's your thoughts? Okay, give us your opinion.
Is the media the reason why the world see Americans this way?
The way they do, yeah.
Yes.
Because you will be a part of that.
Yeah,
Rest of the world.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying because I've traveled out the country, and yes, I've been seen in a different way than any other people before they know that I'm Nigerian. So I would say this, and honestly, and this goes.
Oh, wait a minute. So when they find out you're Nigerian, they like, oh,
Y'all are some self-centered.
hold on. So
Okay, I'm
doing is you're saying like there's to think you one of us, and then when you open your mouth, they'll know that you're not one of us. So they be on high alert. Oh, here come a nigga, and then when you say, hey, how you doing? They be like, oh nah, he's straight, he's African.
I mean, so now,
So that's
basically what he's saying.
Yeah, that's
I'm
how
saying.
I took it.
It's no
Indian
fault.
accent.
No, I'm saying it's no fault of my own. I'm just telling you guys how the rest of the world see different people in different light. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, listen, Africans come up here day after day and say, listen, we saw on TV, we saw Boys in the Hood and Menace to Society. That's all, this is what we know, based on what, the media puts out. This is what, in your group in particular, come up here all day and say. So I thought maybe you'd be able to.
Yes, I can talk about that. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's sad though, bro. That's sad, bro. You not even. You just saying like you cosplaying. You probably dressing like us. You probably got some Jordans on.
Yeah.
Some shit. You probably rocking some American gear. And goddamn, they looking at you like one of us until you.
And this is why y'all.
When you open your mouth.
So you guys already.
But this is the gag because they always use that as some type of example, like as if they're not dressed like us. Right, that's the part that kills. They can't tell the difference between
you saying that?
Yeah, you dressed up like us.
We the monkeys.
You have a costume on.
But I dress like.
Because you're not even trying to speak in your native tongue. You
started talking. You tried to hide that accent. I heard.
I don't.
AAVE, because you don't know what Ebonics is, so I'm gonna say AAVE.
Your title
the thing is the arrogance of you guys thinking that we are not well aware, we can't see here, like we're just so slow. We've been spotted up on you, and then you're self-centered.
Well, can I ask you a question? You grew up in a country, and you got to the country at the age of 10 or 11. English language.
Lies. You want to know why? Because I grew up, and let me tell you something. I grew up in another country. I was still black, American, melanated, American Indian. I went to school. I went to PCS International School. Okay? So bullshit. The only thing I did was respect the culture. If I needed to wear my abaya in public, I wore my abaya. Okay? I respected the culture, but I was still a nigga. I kept my accent. I kept my dialect. I kept who I was. A chick from America, from Miami, Philadelphia. Nothing changed. I just respected the culture. I learned a little bit of the language. Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam, keep halik, bikhil alhamdulillah. I learned all that shit. But I still kept me. The issue is I didn't go through a fucking identity crisis. And I was there during the Gulf War. So that for me, that was second grade. I'm 42 years old. I stayed there from second grade to sixth grade, came back to the States, went back from seventh grade to my senior year. Miss me with that shit.
So can I speak now? Since I've been attacked, so can I? I'm not even trying to fight it.
Go ahead.
Anyone can feel the way they want to feel about this.
But the thing is, y'all come here and say, "Oh, this is the land of immigrants. It was built on immigrants. It's all immigrants." But y'all don't come over here and dress like immigrants.
I didn't say.
Y'all don't. Why don't y'all continue to dress like immigrants? It's a melting pot.
I'm not
continue
saying that.
your culture, but for some reason, y'all can't do that.
I'm not
because
even saying
it is not
anything.
an immigrant country. It's clearly.
You guys asked me if I can.
Okay, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Before you guys start to attack me and throwing words in my mouth, things I didn't say.
Stop saying attack. Stop being sensitive. Ain't nobody
I'm just saying that's what you guys are doing. So let me talk.
It's as simple as we're letting you know we're calling out your bullshit. It's not attacking.
Some bullshit.
That's fine. You can call it bullshit.
Okay,
well, hurry up and you better hurry up because that's the thing y'all like to do.
I'm gonna tell you, she not calling y'all any bullshit. I'm gonna tell you.
But
fuck that bitch.
So, can I speak?
I'm a 42-year-old Black American man, and she's telling you that she speaks all of these different languages. I don't. So that's cool. And I'm not saying this is bad or it's okay, but she's telling you that that's what she does. And here's what you gotta understand, bro. She's telling you that's what she speaks. She speaks your language. She understands who you are. And you have to respect that.
But she doesn't understand who I am. I'm not.
You're Nigerian.
I don't give a fuck who you are.
Yeah,
no, let me speak for myself. I don't give a damn who you are. What I'm saying is, I kept my identity. Meaning you tried to use the fact that you tried to use the fact that you moved over. Shut up. You tried to use the fact that you moved over here at a young age, so you adapted. What I'm saying is, shut the fuck up. What I'm saying is, I moved and I still kept my identity. I did not change who I was. I did not change my clothing. I did not change my dialect. I did not change my mannerisms. All I did, stop that bullshit.
So you get what she's saying?
All I did, I adapted. I didn't adapt. I respected the culture.
Okay. So can I keep it real with y'all then?
It's okay. No, you can't keep it real.
What you want? Can I keep it real with y'all?
Keep it real. Hold on.
You phony. Y'all don't even say, can I keep it real with y'all? You are phony.
Nobody's
Let's see him keep it real one time.
Do we have to holler?
Right.
No, because respect that this is your platform, okay?
You don't respect shit.
Well, you telling me to shut the
who you are as a Nigerian man.
You telling me to shut the fuck up and shut up is not respect.
Now you want to be sensitive and tone police. Welcome to America, bitch. Welcome to America.
Respect when you calling me a bitch. Like, what the hell?
Oh my God.
You're in America.
Are you serious?
Bitch ass nigga. You in America.
Are you serious?
I'm
Please,
serious.
just get your point out, because you're taking forever.
Because I'm fuck with you.
But you guys are calling me names, calling me a bitch.
Man, just leave her alone and say what you got to say. Leave her alone.
Let me hear what he got to say. I'm not trying to be funny. Can we? I just want to hear what he got. I just want to hear what his explanation is.
Oh my goodness. The hostility.
Yeah,
wow.
super loud. Come on.
Man, don't say what you got to say.
All right, check this out.
Well, you better go and get to talking, my boy.
Okay, let me say it. Let me say this. All I'm doing is speaking English, okay? That's all I'm doing. I'm speaking English. That's it.
Speaking Ebonics. Bullshit.
Oh my God. All right, you guys can have it, man. Thank you.
Fuck that bitch.
My salama.
I get a fuck you a bitch.
You heard me. I had to crash out timer.
Now, Twan, you see that, right? So you stay out my ear.
I don't
They
do
go
that.
straight
Here's
for the
what I
tone
do.
policing when they can't figure out the point. When they don't have a point, they go to tone policing. I don't give a fuck. Cause you lying. You telling me that you got here and now you become us. I'm telling you, I moved to a whole nother country and I still remain to be myself because I'm true to myself.
Yeah, I did
Fuck out of
too.
here.
I went plenty of places. I stay safe. I didn't go to Brazil and say, look, y'all, I'm Brazilian. I didn't go to Japan and say, I'm Chinese. I didn't do none of that.
Domo arigato.
Yeah, but I want to.
That's our minds.
Like, here's the thing. Like,
Stay out my ear. Stay out my ear.
My black women.
Oh boy.
Nah, I love my black
so
women.
proud FBA.
I love my black women.
You guys are on American Indian Live. We rock with y'all.
I love my black women.
Drowning us with
I love my
black
black women.
It's kind of tough over here. But go ahead.
It's okay though. It's okay. It's cool. It's cool.
I think my heart skip every time you say it. It'd be like bloop bloop. I be like that. Okay, we got. I appreciate that.
Also, when they use the term live in America, but that's not my behavior.
Where you from?
I'm from Miami originally.
Your ancestors are from America?
Well, I look at it as being a Miamian.
You're native to Miami. Where your ancestors from?
Haiti and Jamaica.
So
Yo, you niggas too old for this shit, bro. Go take care of your kids, nigga.
So he's still American at the end of the day.
Yeah, I adapt to the culture.
Yo, don't fucking ignore what the fuck I said, nigga.
The fuck are you?
Go take care of your fucking kids, nigga. It's 7:30. Fuck you niggas doing?
What?
It's actually 4:26 where I'm at.
Where the fuck you at, nigga?
For real. Internet gangster, y'all. We got internet gangster. Let's give him a round of applause. We give internet gangster.
Nigga on the other side of the fucking world, nigga.
Sound effects.
Oh, that's Caillou.
Yes,
Caillou up here being a thug.
We got our first internet gangster this morning.
He keep the right character, though. Yeah, he sure did.
Malibu's most wanted.
Close my door. Why you keep leaving my door
Go take
open?
care of your kids this morning, nigga.
Oh, that's Mimi talking.
Our kids are
Who
grown.
is it?
Well, our kids got kids. What you talking
That's
about?
cool ass cat you.
Right.
This man talking about some kids.
Yeah, he mad because his father wasn't alive yesterday.
Nah.
We didn't did that already. That part of life is over with, my guy. What you talking about?
Let my fellow 305ian speak. I'm from Miami. So what you think about the prom?
I mean, you know, it's tough because, you know, the media has always portrayed, you know, inner cities and black youth as troublesome individuals, as terrorists and stuff like that to the white tees. But like the last 25 years, you know, 30 years with social media, you know, coming to the forefront, now people can like, you know, and then people have Ring cameras and stuff like that. And then, you know, you got cameras on streets and things of that nature now. And it seemed like the only, you know, when it comes to like black folks and the situation that surrounds them as far as the ghetto, it seems like that's all that's being promoted is shown, like women fighting other women, women shooting other women, men killing. I mean,
Thanks,
pew. Say that, bro. Yeah, pew, my bad. People, you know, pewing each other and stuff like that. And I don't know if it goes on in the white tee as much as it does in the Negro community.
Yes, it does.
It's lit over there, back.
But that's what I was saying. Like, that's where I was going at. Like,
how many school pewings have already happened? I'm talking about from January to now. Over 800. And who's committing those? Who's committing those?
Those white
it's not
tees.
us. Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. So it happens. They just don't put what's going on the news or social media with them people.
They don't put
it only come out because there's so much of it.
But now it seems like, you know, when a certain or some kind of school pewing happen, like with the Sandy Hooks and stuff like that, it seems like that they say, like, you know, people like Alex Jones say that that's fake news, that's fake media. And
they jump it off to mental health.
Yeah, mental health.
Oh,
And then I heard you guys, I was in the chat listening to you guys, and then I heard you guys speak about the other guy that got pew. He was on social media as well. And all I seen from him was an individual, you know, just trying to get the youth and young adults to challenge themselves, challenge their minds and stuff like that, think outside the box. And I think he was a rational guy, you know, he was with reason, you know, and that's why he debated a lot of the teenagers and college students, you know what I'm saying? So they won't look at or try to study statistics because statistics, people lie when it comes to statistics and things of that nature, you know what I'm saying? Just to push some kind of narrative. And folks run and believe a lot of it. And when you see movies now, or when you even see black actors, they always portray to be gangsters and, you know, drug dealers, murderers, or the black women.
Oh, bro, you can't talk like that.
Yeah, you know,
drug dealers and unalivers. Got you.
Good Lord.
I'm still the boycott 50 Cent because that's all he got going on Stars, the whole lineup.
Oh, yeah. I stopped watching all of those.
Yeah, my bad. I apologize, panel. But
no,
you know, it's tragic because when you like, all right, you from Miami, so living in Miami, you grow up and you see the you know, the bad guys or whatever, and they are like the role models. They are the upper echelon of people that you aspire to be, because when it comes to like entertainment or celebrities, you know, that seems so far-fetched because you right here in the moment. And then guys thrive off that as well, and they live the life like celebrities as well. And you know, those are the guys that, you know, BLK people look up to and respect. And so it's a tradition of chaos and violence. It's a history.
It's different now. I don't know how old you are, but when I grew up from the second wave of old Miami, even from Uncle Al, Uncle Luke, Trick Daddy, they were still in the community. We understand what they did. We understood the streets. We understood all of that. But that our melanated community in Miami originally is community. You get what I'm saying? It is so football teams. It is cheerleading. It is whatever, anything. Academics is heavy on the academics and everything else. Like they are our celebrities in the community are heavily involved. I could even go for Kodak Black as much as he act crazy. I remember when he was a little boy and he was making his bread. They're very active into the community. What's going on now, because I've been left Miami in 2011 when I started seeing the change, that's a whole nother beast.
I was going to say
used
something.
To be,
that wave of Jamaicans and Haitians that came through there, that's when a whole bunch of stuff started. I'm not even from Miami. I'm originally from Ohio, but I live in New York. I was on a panel. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. I was on a panel yesterday, and there was someone that was from Miami, and they said that the Jamaicans started that whole wave of mass crime in Miami. And then there was the Cubans that came in, and then there was the Haitians that came in, and
the city, right? Miami, because we don't consider ourselves part of Florida, and when you go to Miami, you'll understand why. Miami is like it's Caribbean, period. So it's the Cubans got their section, the Haitians got their section, the Jamaicans got Miramar. You know what I'm saying? For the sake of conversation, I'm gonna say Black Americans. I'm from Carroll City, so we got Norwood, Norland, Carroll City, Scotts, all into Liberty City. You get what Opalaka, got that area. Got North Miami.
Don't forget Bunch Park.
Bunch Park, all of that, right? North Miami is the Haitians. Aventura, that's your little hats.
What about the Gould niggas?
The Ghouls, that should be okay. So then you got Miami Lakes and La Havana, that's your Cuba. So we were already divvied up. We know how to parlay together when it's time to parlay, but we all already had our section. Zopound, they had their little crew running through whatever, but it was still about community. Mm-hmm. It's the youngsters that's coming up that's idolizing, again, back to the prompt what the media got going on. And they turning it sideways.
I lived down there for a few years.
But it's like, the young guys,
about 5.
It's like ever since like I think that 2019 situation happened with COVID and stuff. Now you got everybody still want to wear shiesty masks and stuff like that. So like, and then they'll be showing their firearms and stuff like that, and it's supposed to be concealed, but they'll show their firearms. So you got a white tee individual that carries it properly and everything. And so if I was to go into a store and I see somebody with a shiesty mask and a glizzy hanging from his waist belt or inside his pocket and stuff like that, I'm looking at it as he's waiting for trouble. He's looking for trouble. Right. You know what I'm saying? Am I safe because I'm around him, or am I safe around a white tee individual that's carrying it properly? And see, and that's the dynamics of it, because everybody, right now it's like tennis shoes, like Jordans. A Pew Pew costs the same price as a pair of tennis shoes now. You see what I'm saying? And so it's easily accessible for anybody. And me living, I have a home in Miami, you know what I'm saying, off 163rd and 17. And then I also have 2 places in Georgia as well. And so I just see how folks carry themselves now. And I done been on the West Coast and everything, and I done seen I never knew how gangs work. And I see where you can't wear this, you can't wear that. Even if you're not a part of it, you're still a victim because it could be you, but you got a nice white tee guy, nice business suit or whatever, probably pull up in a nice car, and won't nobody.
Unless you in somebody's neighborhood where folks hanging out at, where that's the only way where they really care about what somebody. Don't nobody really care about colors anymore. That's like so.
Yeah, Miami never. I can't call it never.
No, he's talking about the West Coast and the gang.
I was about to say.
But that's what the media pushes out there to individuals. So if you're a tourist, you either know not to go to that side of town or don't act like.
Let me say this real quick, only. When I took in them young men back in like 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, but back in the teens, I had some young men, and they went viral. They was out there brawling in the middle of the street. It was a family. 5 boys moved down there to our town, and the community boys was fighting them on a daily basis. They would go over there in big packs and fight them boys, and boys would come out their house and fight. So I ended up getting them to stop the fighting and got all of them in the gym, and now all of them have become best friends or whatever. And I started taking them to Chicago because they thought that same thing that you talking. So I used to load them up in the van. We'll drive to Chicago, and I go everywhere that people say that is bad. I tell them, well, whatever they want to wear, it don't matter. We all down on 63rd, we on 79th, we on 87th, we on 95th, we in the hood, we in all the restaurants, all the popular spots, everything that was popping when we was there, we went to. And then nobody get hurt, ain't nobody get jumped on, ain't nobody get questioned. We talked to the people, we had a wonderful time. It's not what they make it, man.
I could believe that, but it's the media.
Man, I'm from Chicago, and all the stuff they say about Chicago is not like that.
I'm trying to tell you.
You're going to have some patches of troubles, but if you mind your business and go where you want to go, you're going to be fine.
I'm trying to tell you.
If you start some stuff, if you look at somebody wrong, you might have a problem. But if you just mind your business and be you can talk to anybody.
I'm trying to tell you.
Just come with respect. You be fine.
Man, I lived in Chicago for like 5 years.
Actually,
kids riding the bus.
Bad name on Chicago.
In Chicago, everybody. Kids riding the bus.
Yeah.
Man, the train, most peaceful spots, man.
My son drive the train. Shit.
Yeah,
what really hurt Miami and Fort Lauderdale, the South area, it was when they flooded in with Flocka. That's what changed the direction of the South.
You talking about Gazelle de Blanca?
Yep. Because that's what, because I heard the conversation about Miami and that area on what changed it. It wasn't the immigrants because, like the sister was saying, they always been there. Down south, we have separate communities where we don't intermingle. Mm-hmm. What it was is, they flooded a new rug into the community that the community wasn't ready for, and it went wild. That's why we packed up. That's why I packed up and left from Fort Lauderdale, because it got so bad that the children wasn't even in school anymore. Their minds were gone on that new substance.
Yeah,
it hit the prison so bad. It hit the prison so bad that we had to armor up decent, or like it just came out of nowhere.
It was dropped on us. It was dropped on us, and the same thing with this fentanyl. It was dropped on us as well. And you have presidents like President like Trump during his after the inauguration and everything. He was saying something about the war on fentanyl. How can you have a war on drugs when you the guys that's bringing it in and dropping it into these neighborhoods?
That's how you do it. That's the game.
Yeah, it's man-made. They made it.
Yes. And so when you look at it now, you see that it's rigged, and everything that they always been teaching us and trying to talk to us about has all been lies, but it's been indoctrinated into us for us to just work for them and do for them, produce for them, because at the same time, if a child in the third grade is not on that reading level or whatever, then the system produces more prisons and houses for those individuals. And it's sad. It's a sad game. But I feel like, this generation of youth, as far as 9 and 10-year-old men, I feel like they're the better kids though right now, because, I have an 11-year-old son. And so his environment of kids and the group of kids are more pleasant and respectful. And I mean, I'm just encouraged for the future, because as adults now, we done made our beds or whatever, but it's paving a way for them to thrive and excel in this world. And with social media, and with you not having tabs on your kids' phones in situations like that, every kid has a phone now, and so their eyes can see whatever it wants to now. And with the young girls now, you have young girls that's in the 3rd or 4th grade saying that they like being bad and they like, creating havoc.
Okay, so like I said, they throw.
Yeah,
you got a grip on yours. I get that, but it's it's the I guess what my thing is, it's the influence. We have a grip on them at home, but when they get outside, the influence is twice as heavy.
Yes, but
and that's what you got to battle.
Yeah, and you have to know your child as well. Because now I see, like, when I was growing up, oh, my baby wouldn't have did this or my baby wouldn't have did that. All alone, these kids know that they doing bad, because evil like evil, and 9 out of 10 times, the type of friends that you have are the same type of individual you are. And so y'all are like-minded individual, and they can get influenced easily. That's true. And you have to know your child, because, a lot of parents be like, oh, my child wouldn't do this or my child wouldn't have did that. And yet and still, they don't even know that their child carrying a gun because they don't have conversations with them.
Bro.
I mean, my bad.
Language. Hey, we got Amanda up here.
Remember as well, too, the times that these children are growing up is not the same. Yeah, it's not the same when we grew up. Because, again, a lot of these things we did not have to worry about because it didn't exist when we were children. There was no internet. There was no phones. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no social media, no Facebook, no Instagram.
Well, it was.
It wasn't.
Well, listen, y'all. I'm a different age. I'm an 80s baby, so I'm the middle child. I was when it wasn't, and I was when it started coming in. You understand? So I had both worlds. So it was still some structure of, no, you can't have TV, the dumb box. You can't watch the dumb box only on weekends for Saturday morning cartoons. There was still some structure, but I'm the middle child.
Also in the 80s and the 90s, TV was still the same as the 70s. It didn't switch until later 2000s. TV used to go off.
And you're so right on that point.
Used to go off at one time.
You're so right on that point.
And most people didn't even have cable back then.
Yeah, but when I see luxury. When we used to have BET, it was so family oriented. And then when I seen that Bob Johnson had sold it that time, and he sold it to a white tea individual, and then next thing you know, they started producing like shows and not sitcoms, but shows and documentaries on American Gangster, this, that, and then next thing you know, I guess it paved the way for the Tyler Perry movement as well.
Yeah.
When he started bringing on, I guess they syndicated his shows or whatever it may have been from the previous stage shows that he was doing. And then next thing you know, when he got him a sitcom or a show, he started introducing the LGBTQ stuff. And I think that's what ruined society and what ruined TV. And now, they took the BLK person out of it. And they took
sitcoms and family out of it, because I can agree with Vic. We had our Bill Cosby, we had the 70s show going and everything, and they transformed it into all reality TV. That's what happened.
Kids.
Right. We had things to look up to and to emulate a little bit.
And all of that ties back into media, because if they see, if the kids can see American Gangster, right, or all those what he was saying, those documentaries or shows that's talking about the Frank Lucases and stuff.
Yes.
It hits the right. It hits the right mind, right? It hits the right child that's got that type of mentality somewhere deep in there that breeds that individual, and that's where those people come from, right? You got to have that person has to have that already in them from birth, right? It's something in them to make them see that and be like, oh, that's exactly what Frank Lucas did. Remember, because he came from down south up to New York, and he started doing stuff up in New York. And because he's seen it happening down south, so he needed to get away from down there. So he knew where to come to. He came to New York City. So it gets to the right minded type person or a young person at a young age, and then it just starts manifesting in their mind, and it's all ties right back into.
They gave us new programs.
Yes,
they just gave us new programs
to reprogram and program our minds.
Right.
Okay, hold on, y'all. We got a new person on the panel, Amanda Love.
Hey, how is everybody? I'm Amanda.
What's going on?
I'm from Virginia. I'm from Virginia. I like this topic, especially now. I'm fresh off of watching the Hurricane Katrina documentaries. I'm not sure if everybody's watched it. Every Black person in America needs to watch that documentary.
I should pull one.
I don't think we need to watch it when we remember it.
No, but what she's saying is the media twisted a lot of stuff.
They twisted this thing up, bruh. I mean, I'm sitting here watching these documentaries. I'm like, what was I doing 20 years ago? Oh, I was in college. I was a freshman. I was just starting college. And I was happy. I was excited. I was in a new place, new space. Just, you know, didn't have a clue this was going on with my people. Like, those documentaries just had my blood boiling because the media, like, you bring the media out there, but you don't bring help. And the media made these people look like they were criminals, but they were surviving. Right. You know, you had infant babies literally just born in the middle of the storm or born 2 days before the storm or whatever. You had days-old babies. And these people are trying to, you know, they are calling them looters. These people were getting food. And it had everybody else in the world thinking these people are wild, they animals, they don't know how to act. You know, people you go, they were going over to other states like Texas or Georgia or wherever.
Yeah, they came to Atlanta.
You know, people weren't welcoming. People weren't welcoming, but people were also on edge too because of what they were seeing off of the news. And it was just crazy.
Well, I can remember it was like it was. We was glorifying New Orleans as the #1 murder capital. Come on with the M word, my boy.
Can't say that.
Yeah, they be flagging me. Y'all just don't understand. I get flagged. But yeah, they the unaliveness down there. They was ranked #1, and they was glorifying. You had Cash Money. No Limit dropping every Tuesday. Yep. So it was just like, this is what we have become. You know what I'm saying? And it was kind of odd to me because you went from Tupac and Biggie to Jay-Z and Cash Money and Lil Wayne. Master P. Really, it was just Master P. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was just like, they was pushing.
They flipped the music. Yeah, they flipped the music industry.
Yeah. Because I was in New Orleans around that time. Cash Money was out. I was in St. Bernard. I was over there by St. Bernard. The house is right outside St. Bernard Projects. And it wasn't what they was rapping about. I mean, they did have a drama. That's any hood in America.
Like any hood.
But it was straight.
Yeah.
I mean, come in, baby. You know what I'm saying? It was straight. I had a good time staying down there. And that's anywhere in the country that I stayed.
Right.
I had a wonderful time. So I don't subscribe to the media. And like Mind Your Business was saying, she used to work for a call center. All the reports come from the YT side of town. And it don't be us, it be them. They just don't report it. Because you remember, they like, we're not going to put those folks on TV.
So-called black people don't call the police anyway, so.
Facts. But hold on, we got Green Bean.
Yo, Lil Wayne made a song. I don't know if y'all know the song Lil Wayne made about about Hurricane Katrina. He called it Bush. He said he called it Georgia Bush. That's what he called it. Georgia Bush. And,
I remember that song.
Yeah, I remember that too. But hold on, man. Let's get to this new person real quick, and I'll get back to you. Hold on.
That song.
Oh, I ain't tripping on me. I'm go ahead before I speak. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta listen
to get to my new people real quick. Go ahead, Green Bean.
I was in the comments with somebody debating. He said I was baiting because I believe that we blaming the wrong people.
So yeah, that's why I sent you an invite up.
Yeah, I believe we blaming the wrong. Like when we
blame it,
right? We was influenced by the people we seen. See, we weren't influenced like these kids are being influenced by social media. not by the media on TV, because they don't show half the things that's going on in the world, let alone in the neighborhoods. We getting this from social media, from us. Half these kids don't even watch TV now.
But wait a minute though, like just like us, they got the same gangsters in their hood. They just don't get televised like ours do.
No, exactly. Of course they're not televising nothing but political shit. I'm sorry, because political stuff on TV. But on social media, it's the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? It's the algorithm that pops up that shows us all this BS, or our kids this BS, where everybody wants to be the man, everybody wants to be top dog, everybody wants to be famous. You know what I mean? And putting these hoodies on and these masks and all this. This is coming from us. This is coming from us. From social media, from us, from one another. It ain't coming from them white folks. The white folks don't want to show this.
What media station do we have to control, to be able to push the narrative on someone else other than us, to show the issues, the everyday that's going on, and not just the issues of our only small communities? That's the point that I'm trying to get you to understand. It's the media that's pushing the narrative. Is the media the reason the world see us this way?
No, it ain't the media.
Then how else they gonna see us?
Social media, yeah. But
if we go to Europe, if we go anywhere else in the world, they have their own crimes. They have people that's incarcerated, and they don't look like us. You go anywhere in the country, their jails is full of everybody else, but that we're not in them jails. It's someone else in them jails, right? So if them jails is full and they prisons is full, and we not in them prisons and we not in them jails, why their news is not being broadcast nationwide like ours do?
Exactly. Everybody sees what goes on in the United States.
You're only looking at what's going on in the hood.
Right.
You ain't looking at everybody else.
Yeah, exactly.
So my question is, who owns all these media outlets?
We don't own them.
But follow the money. But if you find out who owns
people, the Jewish
exactly.
So that means the person that owns it is using media, the tool.
Yeah, the TVN networks.
They're using the media, right? They're using it as that's their tool.
That's their weapon.
And they're using it against us.
It's a weaponizing tool.
Right. They're using their tool against us, and we're falling for it.
Exactly.
Those that deal with social media
is a weapon against us. Everything.
And we're the most influential culture in the world,
the
right?
banking system. That's another one. Hollywood.
The banks, the computers, the phones. All of that. That's how they keep tabs. They got cameras everywhere. Cameras on this block. Cameras on this.
The music.
Your phones.
Go get some car insurance and put what race you is and watch that thing jump.
I work in insurance.
So is that so true? Is that true? That's so true.
Yes, it is. It does, especially if you are a black male. You know what I'm saying? It's very, especially in New York, it's very expensive. So it comes from. It stems from what's put out there, because like I say, they use it as a weaponizing tool. We are the most influential culture of the world. Everybody copies Black Americans, right? But they also want to try to dim our light to make it seem like we're the most violent, like we're not deserving as well.
I'm saying, so if it shows BLK on my driver's license and I need insurance, I can't do nothing about that, right?
Well, they took that off of your driver's license.
And then my driver's license don't say black. I put American Indian on mine in Georgia.
Let me see.
Yeah, go look at your license.
I said American Indian. I don't know about you.
Give them their shit back, bro. Give them their license back.
What you say, Grab?
I said, give them their license back.
No, you give them your license back.
I did already.
All right. Well, you.
I know where you're going with that. I know where you're going with that.
I know we
a lot of people. I'm saying people like being governed, man. When you realize I only live by my creator, man. I don't live by no man law.
Oh, we understand. We understand that. We understand that. We understand that. But you know what I'm saying? Until we build what we build and until we get to where we going, I'm not going to be encouraging nobody to do that because I ain't got bond money from all them Negroes to get locked up for driving without no goddamn license.
But you gonna get locked up.
And I'm not about to tell my people to go do it, and especially they get locked up, because then I'm going to feel guilty about it, and then here we go trying to get these folks out.
No, if they study and understand what sovereignty is, then they wouldn't be going to jail.
That's sovereignty.
How do you do it?
Let them understand
about that shit.
Let him understand what a driver is. He keeps saying driver.
Man, come on, man. We not about to have this traveling talk, bro.
Nah, ain't no traveling talk.
We talking about the media right now.
I'm talking about the law. Read what the law say, man.
Here we go.
Opinion.
Here we go.
It's the law, bro.
Hey, Bones, who started that shit that man talking about?
This nigga saying here talk.
Hold on, Bones, who started that shit this man over here talking?
Hold on. Let me speak, please. If y'all talking about this traveling and license.
Nah, I ain't talking about none of that.
Who started it, Bones? Hold on, let Bones talk.
Can I speak?
Damn, he breaking up.
Yeah, Bones, let me
again, that's Roger Eldrick. Listen, that's Roger Elvick that created the redemption movement in the 1980s. Again, this comes from the Christian Identity Church. None of this stuff is real. Follow that paperwork and that stuff that you're reading online today. It goes back to the Christian Identity Church. None of that stuff is real.
Bro, I don't believe in none of that shit that they teach in none of these books, bro.
You the one that came up here talking about traveling.
No, but what I'm saying is, bro,
that comes from that.
Look, my boy, listen, man.
I want to hear what he got to say.
I'm not into all this. Look, bro, listen, I'm not into all that from his shit that you read in the book.
You got it. Listen, I can tell you where it came from. I'm giving you the name and the person and when it was created. It's called the Redemption Movement. It is
Bones,
fake.
I believe you. I'm pretty
He's
aware.
not talking about that. I want to hear what Grabbin talking about. I want to hear what he got to say. He's not talking about that.
Nah. What are he talking about then?
Well, look, let me tell you, man. Obviously, you don't know who you are, bro. Look, when you know who you are,
let's see what he said, because he came up talking about giving their license back, and this is what his whole conversation went left. So go ahead and explain yourself, Grab.
Nah, you took it to some sovereign, whatever.
You said
Grabbin, don't repeat what he said. Just say what you got to say. I want to hear you. I really do. I want to hear you.
The only thing I'm just saying is when you know who you are, you realize you don't have to go through none of that. You know what I'm saying? Everything is contracts. You know what I'm saying? So if you contract with them, of course, yeah, you got to go through all that, learning the laws and reading their books and find out where this and that came from. But they know who you are. You don't know who you are. So, yeah, all that shit do apply to you when you don't know who you are.
So I don't have to go through who you are.
I don't go through the sovereignty and going through the courts and putting in paperwork, and I don't do all that.
So how do you do it?
I just listen, man. Like I said, you gotta know who you are. So it ain't not that I can sit here.
So we can see where
I'm in Jersey.
So he's in Jersey.
Yeah, I'm in Jersey, but
I'm down here in Georgia with that.
Bro, that shit don't matter, bro. Like, bro, who do you think?
Okay.
So you're not explaining yourself. Just
I can't.
How do you do it?
If a cop was tell you how it's done, y'all.
I can't tell you.
If a cop was to pull you over,
Yeah, that definitely ain't gonna work in Atlanta. That won't work in Atlanta.
pull you over. If a cop was to pull you over, what happens next?
Nah, see, this is the thing. When a cop pull you over, you don't fight with the cop. The cop he's policy enforcer. He enforces policies.
Just answer the question. What do you do?
Yo, what do you want me to say? I fight with them?
No. What's the process? What do you do?
If you be quiet, you'll hear it. You don't fight with the police because they pull you over. If you decide to deal with the contract that they gave you, then you do it through the post office. You do not go to court.
So we're not talking about that, Grab.
There's 3 bonds that's placed in any case you get. It's placed with bonds. It's about bonds. It has nothing to do with.
We're talking about when you pulled over and the officer said, "Let me see your license." What do you say?
Oh, I don't give him a license because I'm not driving. I don't have a license.
I don't have a license. So you say you don't have no license. Then what you say?
I don't mind going to jail.
So let me tell you why. To jail?
No, he don't mind.
Let me explain to you. Let me explain to you why. Let me explain to you why. Right? Listen, let me explain to you why. Because jail is what they use to keep you in line. So yes, be a good slave. Be a good slave and follow what we tell you to do. Obey, or we would throw you in jail. So the state of fear.
You have a chauffeur. You have a chauffeur.
The fear keeps you in line. Hey, bro, I can show you my plates. I don't have no plates on my car. I don't have no registration and no license.
Fuck out of
You
here.
need to do a roll from Jersey to Georgia on live.
Go to my profile.
You need to drive from Jersey to Georgia on live.
Listen.
How many times you been to jail, boss?
Go look at my videos and look at the videos that.
Jimmy dead. He's sniping.
Alright, I'm in the beauty supply store, man. Let me put y'all down before you drink. See this right here? This is a bonnet. That's a bonnet. That's for women. You see, it got women on the front of it. Let me show you what you're supposed to be wearing, young man. Yeah, this is not what you're supposed to be wearing, young man. Not no bonnets, young man. You hear me? Let me show you what you're supposed to be wearing. See, it say dreadlock, but I don't call them dreadlocks. I call them locks. But this is a lock cap, my boy. This where you supposed to be shopping at. Not none of this bullshit right here like that. See, they didn't even start to put niggas on there because y'all niggas be wearing bonnets and shit. Like, nah, bro. This is what you need. A lock cap. So that's what I'm in for, man. I just got my hair retwisted, so I need another little lock cap. You see what I'm saying? But y'all cut it out with the bonnets. You understand me? Cut it out with the bonnets, man. They what you need. Get you one of these, my boy. Go. You see what I'm saying, young man? Ain't no bonnet shit going on. Ain't none of that going on, man. You know, it fit real tight and snuff up in here. You see what I'm saying? To lock all that down, you know what I mean? Where you just got your hair retwisted, a fresh twist. But, hey, man, y'all put them bonnets down. Go on. All right, I'm in.
And he left her.
Somebody in the comments said, tell them more. So we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Do y'all want to see a ritual in real time? So when I say these people do spell casting and rituals, I really mean they do spell casting and rituals. Y'all go watch this video, Body Parts by Sierra, and then stop at the 041 mark and see who do you see in this video. And not just see who do you see, watch who's standing next to them. Or more, don't even pay attention to that. Pay attention to what they have on. After you do that, come back and say done, or just show me what you've seen, and understand that is a whole ritual, and we're gonna break it down why that is a ritual. Now I know a lot of y'all is not gonna go ahead and do the leg work, so I'm gonna do it for y'all. At the same time, when you go watch the video, you are going to see this person in the video right here. Who is that person? That is Jocelyn Hernandez. Now you'll ask yourself, why would Jocelyn Hernandez be in a Sierra music video? Some people would say, oh, because she was hot at the time. Well, that's not even a concerning part. Look next to them, and you see on this picture with the American flag, you're also going to see the Marilyn Monroe silhouette on this thing. This is a whole ritual. They standing there strategically when this video first started off because it's a ritual going out. Now, in this video, another thing you're going to notice is that Future never touches Sierra. Not one time. They never touch at all. Like, nothing intimacy. I think they may shake hands at the end if they do that. But at the same time, they never touch in the whole music video. So go back and watch this video. But again, we're going to finish why this is significant with Jocelyn Hernandez. This is significant because a lot of people who may not know, some of y'all who younger, but a lot of y'all who know, you know, when Jocelyn first came on Love and Hip Hop, a lot of people always accused her of being a transformer. So much so, this person went and supposedly leaked their genitals to say they were not a transformer. But what makes this so interesting is that Erica and Jocelyn once got into a fight, and a lot of people may not know that, but Erica and Jocelyn got into a fight on Love and Hip Hop. The first season, I believe, they got into a fight, but Erica went on a press tour all around talking about a man hit me, a man hit me, a man hit me. People on the first season of Love and Hip Hop in Atlanta always called this person or refers to this person as a transformer or a man. This is actual factual. They went around saying this all the time. What's significant about this is that there's one particular radio interview, you cannot find it nowhere, of Erica being on the radio repeatedly calling and saying that she was hit by a man, adamantly saying that she was hit by a man. over and over again. And again, when you get into the video and you start understanding the relationship, who brung Jocelyn into this whole situation, and then you start getting to that person's particular background, then it's all going to start coming together for you. But I want y'all to just go see a ritual in real time, what they did and what these people, I'm telling you, this Tavistock Institute, these different elitists, these different people behind the industry, what they're pushing out and putting into the world.